Man, I got the newly crowned WBO Junior Welterweight Champion, Gary Antuanne Russell. Congratulations,
Yes,
brother.
sirs. Yes, sirs. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No doubt, man. You invaded Rayo's space all night long. Kind of similar to what Pitbull was able to do, just more technical and skilled, obviously. Did you sense your pressure would be the key to you walking away with that belt, bro?
It's not really just pressure itself.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely very technical, and we used certain things that he would fall short in when dealing with other fighters. One of the fights we did watch was when he fought, I want to say, the Puerto Rican guy. He's Puerto Rican or Cuban, one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
He got put down twice. He lost. He was putting up a good resistance, but the things he lacking as far as defensive discipline and just how he fights. He got certain things that he hasn't fixed yet. There's always room for growth with every fighter, even Floyd Mayweather. And they classify him to be the best in boxing, But even he would tell you, if he's being real, there's always space to grow.
Definitely.
And Rayo, he had a problem with going backwards with a fighter that's going to apply pressure, but you see that he was trying to fix it, but he still didn't get all of the kinks out of his arsenal because he still had certain tails that we kind of like exploited. With Pitbull, that was just like a test run.
Mm.
And he made it look good. He transitioned over into a new gym trainer, coach. I think it was Robert Garcia, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Okay. So that little change, I'm not sure how comfortable he was making that transition as far as coaches, but he was wearing it very well. He did pack a punch. Was it excruciating or real drastic? No, but it was an eye opener. Like, you can't get hit with too many of these. If you do get hit with an onslaught of these, the night is going to be short. That type of thing. But we were just more so taking advantage of him pulling back. A lot of times you got fighters that can fight going backwards, and they would compensate from just pulling straight back and going into like this defensive mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got some guys, for example, that can do defense and they can fire in between. Like, they'll slip a shot and fire. They'll slip two shots and fire. But then you got some guys who just go completely just nothing but slip, as they backing up.
Wow.
And they don't return no fire.
Mm-hmm.
So with Rayo, we see that he was trying to do that at times, but he will only do it when he's comfortable. And we didn't want him to find that comfort zone. I'm faster than Pitbull. I got pop. I'm more pop than Pitbull, I believe. I'm more skilled than Pitbull.
Definitely.
I'm more technically sound than he is. Anybody that's fighting Pitbull, they know he can punch hard. He's going to come forward, and he's short. So watch out for the leaping up shot punches, the hooks and stuff like that. He's going to be rough because he got to use his ability to the best of his ability.
Uh-huh.
And his main ability is punching hard, firing the numbers, and applying pressure. But it's a smart way to apply pressure.
No, without it. I love what you were able to do because you keep talking about him being comfortable. You were able to, I don't think he was able to make adjustments because you kept him so uncomfortable and on the back foot so much. But I love the fact that you didn't smother your work. How important was that?
That was very important because if you could see, he was trying to coil you up so he can catch me with the same shots he was catching people with, the uppercuts, the sweep, the left hands, but like I said, those are his flaws. We just exploited them, kept him on his back foot with the stick. If you look at the fight again, you'll see I'm working my jab like overly, just to keep him busy, keep him thinking. Feints here and there, and you'll see me kind of like slide in off of some of my feints just to smother.
Yes.
So he won't get anything else. So all of these are tactics because I know that he's not going to just like slip and return fire in threes or fours. Rayo isn't that type of fighter that's just going to be firing combinations. He'll pop shot you. If you're getting real comfortable, he'll throw 2 shots here and there, 3 shots together. 3 shots top. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, and he will move.
And he out of there, yeah.
And he out of there. 2 shots, boom, boom, and he will move. But if he's still trying to find his groove, he going to slip, shoulder roll, try to find the opening, and shoot 1 shot. And he going to try to place it. You know, find good placement. So precision was his main key. Precision punching was his main key with me because, like you said, I didn't allow him to get comfortable. So whatever he threw, he had to make it effective.
Make it count.
He had to make it count.
You, I think something that's being overlooked. That was only your second time going 12 rounds. You had to be in extreme condition because you made 36 minutes look very easy, considering that was only your second time going 12.
He definitely did. They say piss poor preparation give you piss poor performances, right?
Facts.
And we had no piss poor preparation. We was definitely in the gym grinding. You know, we had things that we had to deal with, but it's life without adversity. And I'm talking towards life outside the gym. You know, we had to deal with it all. And we still made sure that we was level-headed enough, had our blockers and our blinders on, where so we could still have a great camp.
Antuanne, I've interviewed your entire family in one night. I'll never forget it. And you guys all have the same mentality, the same charisma. And I know what you guys' pops meant to you. He meant a lot to me. That was my man. To capture that title in his honor, knowing the hard work and the grind he put in with you guys, how special of a night was March 1st for you?
Oh, man, it was extremely special. You know, I dedicated it to him, just like I'm going to dedicate every fight from here on out to him. You know, a win for me isn't just a win for me. It's a win for me and my family, people from my area, and those who, you know, been watching me since year high, supporting.
I hate doing this, man, because I know you just got one in, but obviously I'm looking at the other champions, Richardson Hitchens. I think he's about to fight Cambosis, the guy who's your lone defeat, Alberto Puello, although that's disputed. Tio and Arnold Barbosa about to bump. Any idea when we can see you again, and do you have a preference?
I want Alberto Puello. What you mean?
I was gonna ask if you was. I figured.
Alberto Puello, tell that chicken come back, man, and fight me, man. I wouldn't mind. Like allegedly, it's been some talk about Javante having a rematch with Tank-Roach.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what date they gonna set, but I wouldn't mind going on that card. As a rematch with Alberto Puello.
Make the whole card rematches, shit.
Exactly. Like, we need to get them on here one time together. We can just talk trash because I feel like he know he didn't win. He had a surprise and look on his face anyway. And I ain't talking about a surprise out of victory. It was a surprise out of, I thought I lost.
Damn, they gave it to me.
I thought I lost.
Yeah.
It wasn't no excitement. It was, oh man, I really won. Yeah, when they say take a ugly win over a pretty loss, huh?
There you go.
That's what they did, you know. But I still show respect, you know, sportsmanship and stuff like that. I ain't zap out, even though I felt like I should have and disputed the judgment because that's ridiculous. But it is what it is. I'm in it for the long haul, so I ain't really holding nothing to it.
No doubt, man. Before I let you go, I've seen it for years, but I see a lot of people is new to a lot of people. Could you describe the iron mask that you guys use in between rounds?
Oh, that's an inswell. That's a face compress. Mm-hmm. So normally, actually, we got that pack in the family and I. My father was still here. God rest his soul. We were just real big on being innovative. I think us as melanated people, we've always been innovators anyway. You know, and it was just something that we was always interested in and always had a niche for. The inswell is normally 3 inches long, probably 2 inches wide.
Like brass knuckles almost.
Right, like brass knuckles. It's not even a full set. You know what I mean?
Facts.
A full knuckle set. So we were just thinking, man, we should make a full face mask, an inswell for the whole entire face. Because a lot of times when you use the inswell, you're not getting all of the bruises, all of the swelling at once. And then there's not a lot of time in the corner. You're giving instructions, you're giving water, and you're working the inswell at the same time. I mean, the cornermen, that's what they get their money for. That's their job. You got a cut man, you got the water man, then you got the instructor, the head coach.
Do you guys keep it packed in ice throughout the fight?
Yes,
okay,
yes.
Okay.
But when we got it packed, like we had to go down the line on all of the logistics as far as how it's created, how it's designed, so anybody else wouldn't be able to make any knockoffs of it. You know what I mean? But it's an inswell. We had to get it custom. Like, I'm not sure if you've seen it before, but when women getting like their pictures taken when they're pregnant, sometimes they use like these homemade casts to cast their bellies. Have you ever seen?
I haven't seen that
before?
No.
Okay, so it's like a mold. It's a mold that women use for their bellies. And then they can take it off and they use it and prop it up for like a souvenir.
I got you.
But the fact of the matter is, the same way that they mold their bellies with the gall and the clay that hardens up and stuff like that, we had to do that to our face. You had to use a custom fitting.
Wow.
So we had to do that to our face and stuff like that, customize our face structure. And then we got it in a certain material. We got a couple of prototypes, but the prototypes was extremely heavy. So we went with a different material.
That's what's
It was lighter, still holds the coldness and stuff like that. But you got to keep it submerged in ice, of course. But that's where the whole idea came from.
That's dope.
Just being in the gym.
No, that's dope. I love it, bro. Man, congratulations, Gary. Like I said, I think I interviewed you right when you was coming into the pros. So to see, the full circle and you're a world champion now, no one more deserving, brother. And obviously this will be the first of many, man. Anything if I let you go, bro?
Man, you took the words right out of my mouth. Follow me on my fan page, Gary A. Russell / or just type in Antuanne Puello. Follow me on my personal one, Gary Russell with 5 L's. That's on Instagram. I got a Twitter. I'm about to pump my Twitter page up, man. Get to talking my talk. Because there's a lot of fighters out there that's ducking work, and we need to continue to make this boxing world entertaining. And especially with a lot of 135 fighters starting to move up. So it's about to get real juicy for the junior welterweight division.
No doubt, man. Keep that pressure on them. Keep your foot on their neck, bro, and hit me up anytime, G.